We hear about AI all the time, but it can be kind of hard to understand. A new study called Closing the Gap, Upskilling and Reskilling in an AI Era is helping us navigate an AI-driven workplace. Elise Awwad, President and CEO of DeVry University, is here with us tonight. Hi, Elise. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good too. So can you share some key findings from this study around the current approach of AI in the workplace?
Happy to. I think it's become quite clear over the past couple of years that Gen AI and machine learning are transforming the way we work. And so we wanted to understand a bit more around what employers and employees think about this topic and how things are going within their workplaces. So we recently conducted a study that revealed some key insights. One of them being that 50% of workers actually believe that AI is going to positively impact their careers and make their jobs a bit easier, acknowledging the importance of reskilling, though, to remain relevant and stay up to date. But the study also found that there's a lack of proper training when it comes to adopting AI technology. In fact, employers and employees have very different views on AI proficiency. Employers think only 32% of their employees are novices or beginners, where employees actually believe that only 3% of them are novices or beginners. Intermediate and advanced is what they more identify as at a 49% rate. Clear gap.
What about particularly women in AI? How does the study share some info about that?
Yeah, so this gap is even more eye-opening. Despite the increased access to AI technology, women are falling behind men in adoption. I think this is driven by men being a bit more optimistic that AI is going to positively impact their careers. Statistic behind that in the study shows that 43% of men actually think AI will help them advance, versus 27% of women thinking that. So this gap emphasizes the need to open up more opportunities for women to upskill and provide more hands-on learning for women to test AI technology in the workplace, but also to change the narrative and to ensure that women see the promises that are associated with AI and high-growth career opportunities.
So how can we make AI our friend in the workplace?
So AI is here to stay, and I think that's an important question. I think companies need to implement AI integration strategies that include comprehensive training for all employees, not just a subset of employees. And I think by doing that, you're going to remain competitive as an organization, but also increase engagement and retention, because there's this constant learning and development going on within the organization. But I also think there's value in the fact that if you train on AI, there will be more proper usage, because improper usage is associated with AI in the workplace, and that introduces a whole host of issues: data privacy, cybersecurity, et cetera.
What else do you think employers should be doing, to make sure that this is all working to everyone's benefit in the workplace?
Great question. I think we know now more than ever AI is here to stay, and we need to leverage it appropriately. So I think employers have a responsibility to provide proper training through upskilling programming, whether it's partnering with institutions like DeVry University or finding other ways to bring training into their organizations. I think it's also a two-sided challenge here. I think employees need to be more proactive in seeking these opportunities and not waiting for those opportunities to be presented.
Where can we go to get a little more information on all of this?
So to get more information on the study and the insights in the study, or on the programs that DeVry offers, you can visit us at our website, devry.edu.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Elise, for hanging out with us today.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back for Air Friday. We're making spicy green beans. Don't go anywhere.